Hello everyone. It's been a little while. I haven't been on here since I was 31 weeks, and today I am now 34 weeks. Yay! There has been a few changes. I am currently on modified bed rest because a couple weeks ago I did have, while I was at work, I had noticed that I had a little bit of spotting, and my doctor was very concerned about it. And when he checked me, everything looked good, but I am 1 centimeter dilated. I do have the cervical cerclage, so that is really holding everything together nicely. I had an ultrasound done, and everything is fine with the baby. My cervical cerclage is holding up. My cervical length is still really good. So all of that looks good. My doctor was just thinking that with me sitting for long periods of time, that and the baby is getting so big, he's putting a lot of pressure on my cervix, and it's causing where that stitch is around the cervix to kind of like get irritated and cause me to bleed a little bit. So he did put me on modified bed rest. I can still get up and do things or whatever, but just in moderation and not overdo things. So that's what's going on. I wasn't expecting to be taken out of work so soon. I really was going to try and work up until I delivered the baby, because I wanted to use all of my disability and maternity leave with actually being at home with baby. But everything happens, and for a reason, and everything is going great with us. I have to do what I gotta do to make sure that I bring this little man into this world not too soon and perfectly fine. So we're happy with that. Some of my symptoms that I'm having is extreme heartburn still. I mean, ladies, even water gives me acid reflux and heartburn at times. So I've still been doing the Tums and Zantac whenever needed. Other thing is nosebleeds. I've been having a stuffy nose every once in a while, and when I do go to blow my nose, if I blow too hard, my nose will bleed for about 5 minutes. The doctor did say that is normal because of the progesterone in your system and the extra blood flow. It does make your blood vessels expand, and the capillaries, when you blow your nose, sometimes you can, the capillaries in your nose can break, and that can cause the nosebleed. So everything is okay with that. I have been noticing that I've been having more Braxton Hicks contractions, and they are a little bit longer and stronger than they had been previously, and the doctor did tell me that is normal as well. It's just my nature getting my body ready to go into labor when it is time, and everything, getting the uterus and everything ready. We had an ultrasound of the baby back on the when I was 31 weeks and 4 days, and he's doing great. He was weighing 4 pounds and 7 ounces at that time. My amniotic fluid was great. They could actually see him taking what they called practice breathing, where they could see his chest rising and falling, and they said those are the practice breaths, and that is really good to see him doing that. Because I had the spotting and everything, and because I am about 1 centimeter dilated, the doctors did give me the steroid shots, and it's a series of 2. I had to have one done on that Tuesday, and then I went back the following day to have the second one. It's to help develop the baby's lungs faster, just in case he is a preterm baby. So basically, the main thing that doctor is trying to do is just get me to 36 weeks. And then after that, he said, baby is considered full term after 36 weeks. But preferably, he would like me to get to 38 weeks. With my cervical cerclage, I will have that taken out at 36 weeks, and I can also stop the Makena progesterone shots at 36 weeks, and also to the low dose aspirin. And then hopefully nature will just take its course, and we'll have this little boy here after then. My baby shower's tomorrow. I'm very excited. I can't wait. I will film a little bit there and have some footage to upload on YouTube. So be looking out for that. One of the other things I want to talk about real briefly is the financial aspects of everything of when you go on maternity leave. I told you ladies a little while ago that my husband was unemployed due to the company that he was working for had shut down, so he is receiving unemployment, which you know that is nothing like what he was getting paid. And now that I will be off work, it's going to take a good 4 weeks before I see my first New York State disability check. And it's only going to be for they max out at $172 a week. That's nothing compared to what I was making. So it's so disheartening that financially, you know, it's going to be a struggle for us for a little while until my husband finds a job and until I get back to work. My doctor doesn't have me scheduled to go back to work until June 12th. So that's what he put on the disability papers. So it's going to be a while before I can get back into action. And, you know, and my husband as well, he's still looking for a job, but we all know that in this economy, especially here where we live in this small town in New York, there's really no jobs. But, you know, I know God will provide and everything will be okay. It's just a little bit stressful for me right now. One of the other things that I had taken out short-term disability, which I was actually paying into for the past 2 years through my job, because I knew when I first got my insurance through my job that I knew we were going to be, you know, we were going through IVF, and I knew that possibly I would get pregnant and I would want the extra supplement. So I would have had New York State disability plus my short-term disability through my job, and it all combined would have been about 80% of what my paycheck is, or even close to 100% of what my paycheck is that I get now. Well, when I went to go turn in all the paperwork to my human resource department, they had informed me that I had no coverage. I had no short-term coverage, and I don't know why. And they gave me but it had been taken out of my paycheck for 2 years. This amount had been taken out of my pay. My job was supposed to be the one to let me know that I was denied for the coverage and they should have stopped payment, and whatever I had paid already into, they were supposed to reimburse me that. Well, if I would have never known that, if I would have never went on disability or medical leave or anything like that, I would have never known, and they would have still kept taking the money out. I contacted the financial institution that has this short-term disability. They're telling me that the only way I can find out why I was denied is that I have to write a letter to their underwriters for them to let me know the reason why I was denied. I don't understand why I was denied, because I have no medical issues except for having an underactive thyroid. Other than that, I have no heart problems, no high blood pressure, no diabetes, nothing that I would see deemed fit for them not to qualify me for the coverage that I was paying into. Anyways, my job now has to reimburse me all of that money, which is good, for the past 2 years, but it's still disheartening because that was extra income that I was thinking that I was going to be getting while I was out on this maternity leave. Now I'm not going to have. So it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I can't worry about it. I can't stress about it. All I can do is think about my baby and getting him safely here, and, you know, keeping my stress level down. The other thing is tomorrow I'm having my baby shower. Yay! I can't wait. I'm really happy to be having it, and it is coming in the right time because, like I said, my mind frame right now, I'm so stressed and everything, and it'll be nice to have this baby shower and have fun and, you know, and not think about all this financial crapola that we gotta go through. That's one thing. I'm so happy to be having this baby and everything, but You know, I notice no one ever talks about the financial aspect of it all when you have to go on maternity leave. They don't. I mean, and it just so happened is the fact that my husband isn't got laid off from his job a month and a half ago, and then here I go, I'm off work. So we're hit with a double whammy all at one time. I'm sorry, ladies, I went back to it. But anyway, so that's all that is going on. I will come back on here and update you after Tuesday. I do have another doctor appointment. It is for to check the baby. I have a ultrasound to check the baby size and to make sure that this little man is back and heads down, because for some reason he keeps going breech. The last time we were at the doctor, he was breech. He needs to turn his little butt down and stay his head down. So we have to check that. Also my cervical length, and what else did we have to do? That's it. Get some blood work done, because they do keep on top of my thyroid, my TSH level. Which, ladies, I do want to say I do have hypothyroidism. I have not had an issue at all the whole pregnancy, going through IVF and my pregnancy. I have not had any issues with my thyroid where they had to change my dosage. Thank God. Everything's been fine with that. So other than that, I don't have anything else. I want to show you ladies my belly and let you go, because this video is a little bit longer than what I wanted it to be. But hold on, I'm gonna move the camera, sorry. Let's zoom out. Oops. Okay, I hope you can see it. That is my belly at 34 weeks. Last week, well, Tuesday when I went to the doctor, they were stating that I was measuring at 35 weeks, which is okay. So, and that's with the shirt up. Okay, ladies, I will get back at you when my next doctor appointment. Love you, ladies. Bye. Smooches.